Hello and welcome everybody, or as we Germans say, herzlich willkommen. If you are searching for a quest guide for Banpa, then you should stay here and watch this video. This time I have also a very special tip for you, especially if you're struggling with finding the keys. As always, I guide through the quest lines step by step, show them on the map and also visit them in the game. All videos and screenshots are made from the perspective of the Lamang faction, but this video might be also helpful for Mithras and Crimson Shield, since the areas and the quests should be similar. However, still no guarantee on these aspects. Maybe you let me know in the comments. If you want to support me, feel free to like and comment, and also to share this video and subscribe to my channel. But now let's start fishing for some progress. If you don't have the landing zones of Banpa, let me show you quickly how to get there. Banpa is located southeast of Ground Zero and northeast of Tiger Bay. It's a small fishing village and very close to Tiger Bay. It has two landing zones, India 1 in the north and India 2 in the south. If you know Tiger Bay already, you can easily walk from any of the Tiger Bay landing zones. However, the closest landing zone is Juliet 1, which is more or less straight west of India 2. If you only know Lamang so far, I would recommend to take Alpha 3 and head southeast through the forest until you reach the road. Follow the road, cross the river and stay in walking direction left once the way splits. You should directly get to India 1. In the quest The Shadow of Banpa, Handshake wants us to scout the main entrances of the village. In both cases we can follow the road from outside. The landing zone India 2 is a bit west of the main road and the village itself. From here we go east and follow the direction of the road towards the town. You will see some kind of roofed entrance construction. Go close to it and the task from the southern entrance is done. The northern gate works the same like the southern one. Go to the road near to the landing zone India 1 and follow the road south to the entrance. Also here you have a roofed entrance construction. Go close to it and the task for the northern part is done. For the quest It's in the Water, Labrat wants us to collect 3 samples in the village. We need to carry 3 1x1 slot items with us to collect the samples. We get these items from Labrat and I recommend to put these into the secure container. The first avian tissue sample can be taken in the southern part of the village. You can see a fenced area with a house and an eye graffiti on it. In the fenced garden area there is a birdhouse. Go there, click on it and one of the carried items will be used. Now the task is done. The second water samples can be taken from the local well in the northern part of the village between the elder house and the warehouse. Click on the well and one carried item will be used. The third and last ground samples can be taken in the northeastern part of the village next to the water. If you start northeast of the town, you can follow the coast until you get to 2 houses, one having a red sun protector in front of it. Near to the house there is a palm tree with some trash next to it. Click on the red barrel next to the wooden pallet and one of the samples is used. After all samples are used, the quest is completed. For the quest Uninvited Guests, Turncoat wants us to eliminate 20 hostiles in Banpa. Since there are plenty of enemies running around, I recommend to start either north working anti-clockwise around or south working clockwise around the village before getting in. However, 1 or 2 cycles should be enough to get 20 kills. For the quest at the Mounds of Madness, our always friendly artisan sends us back into Banpa for finding cultist proofs. In order to complete this questline, we need to find 4 spots and click on them. We start north of the village at India 1. Go directly southwest along the path until you reach the small hut next to the way. On the wooden wall you can see some kind of painting. Click on it and the chilling mural is found. From this position go southeast along the water until you reach a small statue which looks kind of like a fish or crab. Click on it and the disturbing statue is found. For the eerie mural, I recommend to walk around the main village into the jungle area northwest, starting from the statue. Go northwest and cross the fields until you reach the jungle area. Walk through the jungle next to the village until you reach a small path with a small hill. Follow the path and head left and you should see a small shelter with a painting on it. Click on it and this task is done. Last but not least, we start south of Banpa. Head towards the coast area and from this position on straight north. You will see a smaller shack in the jungle with a painting on it. Click on it and you have found the ominous mural. Turncoat sends us out to give a warm welcome to the gang leader, which means to eliminate him. He's wearing a military vest and sunglasses, and in my case he always had a shotgun as a weapon. According to multiple sources, he can spawn on the stilt houses, the warehouse or the elder house. In my case, I always found him in the stilt houses. Go and kill him and the quest is done. For the quest The Shadow over Banpa Part 2, we need to find the elder house for a handshake. The elder house is more or less the center of the town and can easily be identified. It is a 2-story house with a lot of lanterns hanging outside along the stairs. For this quest we need to go upstairs and enter the house. On the left side you will find a medical bag to loot. Inside to the right you will see some kind of altar with a lot of candles on it. On the table you will find a weird book which needs 1x1 slots in the inventory. Take it, extract with it, hand it over and the quest is done. In the second part of It's in the Water, Labrat wants us to search for a chemical production. You can find this room in the ground floor of the elder house. Go through the main entrance, turn to the left and open the door on the left side. For this I have a good and a bad news for you. The bad news is you need to have the elder key to open the door and you need to farm it from the hostiles around the village. However, the good news is you don't need the key to get in and out for the quest. In order to get no trouble, I recommend to clear the area around the stilted houses first. Then go around the elder house and climb on the 2 boxes. Once you climb them, sprint and jump on the wooden beams you can see. You don't lose health if you fall down, so try again if you do so. Once you are on the beams, turn left until you see the window. Walk and immediately climb into the window and you will climb in. If you are inside, you need to get through the same window out again. Jump for this on the bench and crouch out. Independent from which way you use, once you were inside this room, the quest is done. At this point of the quest, the last questline is Line in Descent from Gunny or the value of sharing from Turncoat. This is an either or quest, so do however you like. Both start with the same goal to locate and find the fentanyl. The house itself is a stilted house next to a well we discovered in the quest before. The well is a bit south of the warehouse and the stilted house is a bit west of the well. Below the stilted house, you can crouch below it. You'll find a box with the material. You need a 2x2 slot in the inventory. Now you need to choose what you want. For the line in the sand, you can destroy the material, for which you need to go to the eastern part of the village and drop the material in the water. Independent from what you decided, the quest line is done now. Congrats soldier, you reached the end of this guide. We are not done yet. The quest lines around Banpa might be done for now, but later we will get back here. Unfortunately, I did not get the quest until now, so once the new video is released, it will be pinned in the comments, so stay tuned. Depending on how you went along the quest lines, you might be also interested in some of my other guides. Also, next step will be Midnight Sapphire, the Bunker, Blue Lagoon and Sawmill, so stay tuned for news. Also, the current videos will be updated once I get the additional quests. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know how to improve the videos and what you miss. Like, comment and subscribe if you want to support me. And now, thank you for watching and feel free to check out my other video projects. See you around.